this.
Oh,
Coming in hot. Whoa.
trying to compete with them cam girls.
Yeah. Hogging up all the fans.
Yeah. Yeah, switch it.
Welcome
Switcheroo.
back, everyone. We are in it with episode 95. First off, I just want to say thanks for the follows on Twitch.
Yeah.
Macy.
Yeah.
Rayak, and Sean Anthony Mullen. Thank you for following.
Neato.
Neat.
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 I don't have a thing for that.
The all aboard is pretty good.
That's not bad.
I'm just too drunk right now.
Go to.
Go to. Make sure our mics are coming in. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
We are rolling. Thanks for everyone for tuning in to watch.
Yeah. We got Corey Gossett coming on here shortly.
Yes, sir.
So that's pretty fancy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna need another beer, I think.
Gonna need another beer. Why is it telling me to log in?
Because it hates you.
Fine, I'll log in, even though I'm already logged in.
Did you bring condoms?
I don't know. I was not prepared for that.
I like to make love.
I think all I need is the... Why are you telling me to sign in, Twitch? I'm clearly signed in. I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. Just don't understand.
Oh, my
He pulls a
God.
large sexual device out of his pants.
A penis?
I'm not
I
done.
could probably teach you a few things.
Oh, all right.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm out of control. I apologize for that.
All right, let me... Go away, thing. I got it. There we go. Now let me try
Now
this.
can you chat in the chat boxers?
In the chat boxers?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay. I don't know why.
Hey-o.
Hi-oh!
There it is.
There it is.
Hey. What up?
What up?
Old Faithful.
Yeah.
Summit City.
Summit City Live. Be sure to follow them, too.
Yeah.
All right, let's give them a call. Let's get them in here.
Okay.
Let me go back to the other thing here. I need to quit breathing into the mic. No one wants to hear that.
When you call him, is it going to try to call both of the guys? Because
No, I'm just going to call him. I made a group to
Right.
get the other guys in later.
you can add him in as you're in the call.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Skype's so fancy.
It is.
But it sucks at the same time.
They did an update, so who knows what's going to happen.
Oh, updates. Those are our favorite things.
Yeah.
I love a good update.
Yeah, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love the Skype.
The ring.
The Skype tones.
What up, dude?
What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
Not much.
I need to.
You need
whoops.
to add him into the thing.
Yeah, I
so
need
we
to
can see
bounce
him.
back over here and turn this on.
Ah,
Boom.
bam.
There you are.
Shabama Lamb. There he is.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
How's it going, dude?
It's going great. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Something like that.
Hell yeah.
We got beer, so I mean it ain't too bad.
Right.
I'm drinking some really old shitty vodka tonight.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
What is it? Dark
Yes.
Eyes?
I don't want to talk about it really.
Is it worse than that? What's worse than that?
Yeah, I mean, it's down there with that for sure.
Oh, man.
Oh, you just drinking it straight?
Nah, I
Oh.
mix it with a little Sprite.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that just a glass of vodka on ice?
No.
You fucking monster.
That's pretty badass.
Brooke wasn't that bad today.
That's like serial killer level shit.
Just
Yeah,
over in
like-
the corner with headphones on, just drinking vodka. Holy
Too
shit, the
much
computer's
vodka.
going to take off.
Oh shit. So what have you been up to since the last time we talked to you?
Oh man, it's been interesting. I've been working on a lot of new music
Nice.
of a completely different genre. I don't know if you guys have listened to any of it yet.
I haven't seen it.
What
yet.
genre? What are you doing?
It's like some hip hop stuff, a little bit it's weird. It's like a complete like flip around from the
Yeah.
stuff that I was doing last year. I mean, you guys probably remember me talking about just like loving music and like
Right.
it doesn't matter. Like I just love doing it. I just wanted to try a new way to kind of express myself, and
Nice.
you guys should check it out. I mean, there's
Yeah, for sure.
actually one song on there that is the entire thing is acoustic, which I think
Oh,
I think
Oh,
you
yeah?
guys might get down with some of that if you want to check it out. It's called Blind Man Walking. It was a lot of people that did listen to it said that was one of their favorites.
Nice.
Nice.
I'll have to check it out when we get off here.
Yeah, for sure.
I was about to say, I don't know if you can hear it, but never mind. The computer's slowing down now.
Oh yeah, my computer does the same thing. Can you guys hear?
No, I
Well,
can't,
it's
can't
okay.
hear it at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours sounds like a fucking spaceship blasting off.
To the moon,
I swear.
Oh, so we got you on to talk about the Famour Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a little info on that.
Yeah, tell us what's
I
going on.
mean, 27th, 28th next weekend. We're gonna have. I mean, I'm honestly really surprised with the amount of people, like artist-wise, that have hit me up about it, and I'm even more surprised at like the talent of some of these kids who,
Oh yeah.
like, no one listens to them, and it's just crazy to me because so many of them are amazing. It's crazy. But other than that, I mean, we're gonna feed everybody a meal on Saturday. We're gonna grill out a little bit. We got a swimming pool, plenty of room to camp, bonfires. We're gonna have we've got some like local art vendors and clothing vendors that are gonna come through and like set up a little tent and just like do their thing. And I don't know if you guys have did I ever show you guys any pictures of the venue?
No.
It's honestly like I might have to try to find a way to
Can you email them to us? Maybe we can post them up on here. while we're
yeah, I
talking.
mean, I just
Maybe.
want you guys to see like the vibe of it. There's like this big yellow barn on the property, and
Mhm.
inside it's like all the walls are like wooden, and there's like a stage in the corner, and there's like a bunch of like vinyls hung up on the wall with a bunch of random like
Really?
antique stuff all over the place. Like it's really cool. And I mean, we should probably shout out Bill. He's the guy who owns the place and is letting us do all that. Bill Crouch and his wife have they usually do like weddings and stuff there. It's called Yellow Barn Events.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad has just done business with them and stuff for a long time, or business with Bill and worked with them. They've been friends for a long time. And Bill, I went to an open mic night at the Fox Garden in Fortville and played a show there, just like an acoustic show, just went out and had a good time with it. And Bill ended up approaching me and being like, hey, you know, we do weddings at this venue and stuff that we have at our house, and he's like, you should try to get together like a music festival or something like that. And then that's where kind of like the idea was born, and we just kind of went with it from there. Like I posted, like it was weird, like nothing came of it for like a month after he mentioned it to me, and I was just kind of like planning a little bit or whatever, and then I ended up going back to the place just to check it out and, you know, see what it looked like, what it was about. And it was just, I mean, it was incredible. And then after that, I just like posted like a little something about it, like it's definitely happening or something along those lines or something, you know, just like dropped like a little something about it and how I was going to need artists and everything like that. And I was amazed at the response that I got, honestly.
That's awesome.
Like the fact that we just got 26 artists roughly to just like, I don't know, that just was mind blowing to me.
Right.
They all just hit me up and they were all down to do it. So I'm like, let's get it done.
I'm going to bring up the flyer really quick just to show everyone who's going to be there on what days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
So it looks like you're there on the first day.
Yep.
See, we got you, Trevor Delk, Glitches, the So Long Vinyls, Sonora, Fellow Traveler, Jerry Heber, FISO, am I saying that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And then
Jive,
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Summit City just said screenshotted. Then July 28th, Fellow Traveler again. And Nascent, Frozen Turtle.
Adult.
I think it's
Leon?
supposed to be pronounced A.Leon.
A.Leon,
okay.
Yeah.
Thomas Williams, Dwelson. Is that
Delusion.
right? Delusion. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Really throwing some curveballs down here.
DJ Antrim.
Yup.
Jerry Heber. American. Oscar Prophecy. FISO. Goose. You know, number one wingman. The Swing Gang, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Lil Flex, KYXP, and Larry Berry.
Yup. All talented dudes.
Nice.
John Kelly. Corey Gossett, that's you.
Hey.
Nico the Kid, Jive, and Picasso.
Yup.
Nice.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, it's honestly like the diversity of it all too is something that I'm kind of happy with, because the first day, like Trevor is like old like folk kind of, you know, like he does like his own acoustic thing. We've got like, I think there's a little bit, I think Sonora is like kind of like punkish, and I mean we've got some hip hop acts. I mean the second day is definitely mostly electronic music and hip hop music.
Nice.
But it's just, I mean, it's just cool that, you know, all different kinds of people are coming out and trying to get involved.
Hell yeah. I was going to ask you what everybody, like, what kind of genres everybody did. So,
yeah,
cool.
I'd say generally there's a lot of hip hop, a few electronic artists, Fellow Traveler, you had him on your podcast
dude.
Or not too long ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's cool.
He's a cool kid. I went to school with him.
Pretty busy guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's been keeping busy, that's for sure. I mean, it's interesting too, because I talked to him a little bit in high school. He was in my little brother's grade.
Mm-hmm.
So we weren't like super close or anything, but recently when I started branching out to other, you know, genres and stuff, he kind of reached out to me about the festival and the music I've been working on and stuff like that, because he does a lot of electronic stuff. So we've been talking about maybe collabing on something, but I mean, we just gotta make it all make sense, you know?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the great thing. That's what we were talking to him about when we had him on, because everything's so digital now that you can literally just make the file and send it. Then the other person can put their spin on it and then just send it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. It's crazy.
Where is Fortville? I know I feel like I've been there. I can't think of where it's at.
It's northeast of Indy, probably like 20, 30 minutes ish.
Okay. Is it near
it's
like
awesome.
Cicero?
It's a cool place. What's up?
Is it near like Cicero?
I'm honestly not like very familiar with that particular area. Like I don't go up there very often, but
I used to work like up in that north Indy area, north of Indy and stuff. So I think I've been to Fortville. I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool spot. They have a lot of cool little like shops and restaurants and stuff like that. It's like it's got like a low key vibe to it, but from what I can tell, like all the spots are super like high quality. So
nice.
Hell
I would
yeah.
definitely recommend checking out the Fox Garden, though. If you haven't been there, that place is awesome. Like their food is ridiculously good, and I mean, it's
I do
just
like
a
good
bar.
food.
They have an open mic, first of the month. It's
Oh, really?
really cool.
That's pretty sweet.
I do have those same cups. Summit City Live has the same cups too.
Nice.
Some popular ass cups.
Yeah, dude, those are
Guess
solid
so.
cups. Literally.
Yeah, I hope so.
Did they come with the little brandy glasses too, like the little whiskey
Jesus.
cups, like the shorter version?
I don't even know, to be completely honest. They're just kind of here. I just
It's just got
You're
cups.
like, cool. It's a cup.
I don't give a shit about these fucking cups.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they come from. I've got a few roommates and stuff, so we just got like a bunch of random shit.
Sergeant Smugleaf on YouTube is giving out some love, throwing out
Nice.
some hearts.
So what? It's like, what made you decide that you wanted to do this? Like, what really got you interested in getting this show going?
I guess Bill presenting the idea to me at first was, the initial like catalyst of it all, I guess. But I mean, like I said, there was that like month period where, we didn't know exactly if we were going to follow through with it, or, at that point it was just an idea.
When did
What's up?
you start? Like, when did you guys first start planning it?
Honestly, not that long ago. It was like, I'd say 4 months, 5 months.
That's it, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's our first year doing anything like this, and I knew it was going to be small scale, I guess you could say, for the most part. I mean, really, the main goal of it is to, just connect these artists, because there's so many people, like I said, who are just like on the same level that, like, people, they want their voices to be heard. They're local people, local acts that have a lot of passion for all this stuff. That's why they contacted me in the first place. And especially around here, it's like you don't see very many people, connecting, at least around where I work and, where I stay. Like, a lot of people just, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a lot of people want to get involved and connect and support each other and push each other up. Rather, it seems like lately there's been just a lot of people trying to drag people down and this and that, whether it be from other states or whatever. I mean, it's been an interesting year. Let's just say that.
I've never understood why people that are out there trying to get their music out there are trying to compete with the other people. Like,
just support each
we're
other.
all on the same team here.
Yeah.
And that's that's for me what this is about, is just bringing all these people together, letting them know that they've got people that support them. Because I can already tell that with these group of people, like, when we all get together, like, no one could show up to Famour Fest. Like, no one could buy tickets, and myself and all of these artists would still have an amazing time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we would all get together, we would all hear each other's stuff, be able to promote each other's stuff. Like, it's just a good thing, no matter what the scale of it ends up being, I feel like.
Right. Yeah, I never understood why people would like talk shit about the other bands playing somewhere and and everything else. Like, just jealousy,
it's crazy,
I guess.
man.
I don't know.
Be like, yo, that guy owes me $5 from 12 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. The whole, like, hating thing is just beyond me. Like, even if it's ridiculous, like, I don't know, some people would argue that, like, a lot of the hip hop artists and stuff that are out right now and, like, coming up right now, especially with the SoundCloud wave and all that, are just, like, ridiculous and terrible. And, that may be true to some degree, but it's like everybody's just doing, what they want to do, found their own grind, whatever works for them, you know. Like, I just never understood, like, knocking somebody for doing something or trying to put them at a lower level than you, because everyone's really on an equal playing field at the end of the day.
Just let them do what they want to do, and if people like it, they'll get the following. I mean, you can't really. There's no reason to talk shit about someone.
Exactly, ever.
I mean, I hate Korn, and what's his name from Korn?
Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, I hate Jonathan Davis with a passion, but you know,
He's said it multiple times.
everybody else loves him, so you know, whatever.
That's fine.
That dude's voice just gets under my skin, I think, is what it is. Like, I don't know what it is, but I can't stand his voice.
I could understand that.
What cracks me up, I used to have this Korn DVD, and it was like a documentary of like everything they've put out and all their discography and everything. And they were talking about how Jonathan Davis used to be a heavy drinker. And even then he was really good, that they said. And then they were like, after he quit, it was like he got twice as good. And I was like, he sounds the same. I mean, but, you
That's
know,
hilarious.
good for him, but
Yeah.
it
There's
sounds the
been
same.
Korn songs that I was like, yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, if you go back and look
But
at
I'm
like
not gonna.
Freak on a Leash and stuff like that, everybody liked that song.
Yeah.
I think it was just because the bullet was traveling through everything.
I don't know. I think he made me mad when he did a cover of what was it? I think it was a Pink Floyd song, but I can't remember what it was. He did like a cover of it, and it just to me, he just butchered it all to hell. So.
Are you watching on Twitch?
Yeah.
Is that you, Rayok?
Yup, that's me.
Okay.
That's my gamer name.
Oh, okay.
Everybody add me on Steam.
On Steam.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is it, Nick?
Nick Filiblano.
Awesome.
I like it.
That name has developed because you see, I called him Filet, like that's what people call him, Nick Filet, like Chick-fil-A, like whatever. And then yeah, it developed into Nick Filiblano. I love it. That's my best friend. I grew up. You guys know him. He was there.
Oh,
last
did he
time.
come up with you when you were here?
Yeah.
Nice. Can you believe that was episode 60?
60?
That's crazy.
What are we on, 95?
Yeah, we're on 95.
It's been that long since you came up here? It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Yeah. It was during the winter, right? Or October? It was in October, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was in the fall of last year.
Damn.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like it's been that long since.
You guys brought up like a case of beer and was just pounding them.
Hell yeah. That was so fun, man. I had a great time last time.
That was a good time.
Hell yeah. You'll have to come back up sometime.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's a bummer I couldn't tonight.
Yeah. It's hard to get people in here on Fridays just because everybody's working and then to get in here, but
which I'm on a better schedule than I used to be, but
it's hard for
like,
me to get
because
here.
last year I was working like valet and stuff, working all sorts of crazy overnight hours and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
But now I just work Monday through Friday like normal hours. Get off at 6.
Nice.
Perfect schedule.
Too shabby. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's nice having a set schedule.
Yeah. See, on me, I'm 8 to 4 Monday through Friday, no weekends.
Yeah, the weekend, having the weekends off is more necessary than I ever actually thought it was.
Yeah, once you start getting them off, you're like, I'm never going back.
Yeah, ever. Never will I ever.
They're like, you can get more money if you work here and you work weekends. No.
No.
I work
not
like
about it.
1 or 2 Saturdays a month, and it's only until 1 o'clock, and it's overtime the whole time, and it's still really hard to get my ass up and go to work. And I do nothing all
I
day.
bet.
Like, we don't even do anything on Saturdays. Like, we sit there, and I don't think my boss is watching.
I would hope not.
But yeah,
Yes.
even overtime, it's hard to crawl my ass into work.
Yeah. Summit City Live said he works all the time, but he
I know
kind of
he
likes
does.
it that way. Dude, you do work all the time.
Yeah.
Nick said, miss you guys. The sip of hen dog is for y'all.
Have you ever had Hennessy?
Yeah.
Not good.
I just don't know what, like, I don't like
it.
Usually I'm like, yeah, whiskey and Coke.
It's
like,
a lot.
Do you drink Hennessy by itself? Like, what do you do? I just don't know what to do.
I mean,
I think that's the problem.
Either by itself or I like it with Sprite.
With Sprite, really?
Yeah, good old Sprite.
Yeah.
Huh.
You wouldn't think it, but it's actually really good.
You know, a lot of things go well with Sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty neutral, I feel
Well,
like.
it's just like
Yeah.
citrusy.
Yeah, bourbon is
Yeah.
great with Sprite.
Yeah. I like Jameson and Sprite too.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Never
don't
tried
buy
that.
like $100 bottle of bourbon and drink it with
No.
Sprite.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
You drink that by itself.
Yeah. Have to.
Oh shit! I betrayed the father's back. Hi, I'm Grant's
Ah,
boss.
Cool. I didn't know he knew how to use a computer that well.
Got him.
Oh shit.
Am I doing this right? No. Most metal boss ever.
I'm not even mad. That'd be pretty sweet.
Right?
Do you guys know Summit City?
Oh yeah.
We met him on Twitch actually, but he's from
Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne, so
Nice.
he's
Seems like a cool dude.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah. He's awesome. He's very
Mhm.
cool.
That's what's up. Sean Mullen in here.
I think
There he is. Grant wasn't really sick today.
no, I was at work. Fuck off. Technically, I'm still kind of working. I'm on call. So
Don't say that.
don't jinx it.
Yeah.
Phone's gonna start ringing here any minute.
I worked a job where I was on call, and I'd be sitting at home, still in work clothes, no calls. And it's like,
As soon as you do something else.
yeah, as soon as you do something, or it's like 2 minutes before the cutoff time, and you're sitting there looking at the clock, and you're like, come on, you son of a bitch, don't do it. Ring. God! Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
I hate it. It's dumb. Usually get
Where's-
like, I'll sit at home and literally I can just sit and stare
that-
at the wall for an hour.
Is that the Pixar lamp behind you?
Dude, yes. It literally is. I love it.
Nice.
I actually got it
Kidnapper.
as a tip when I was a valet at the
You
hotels.
got a lamp as a tip.
What?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
What
What
they
the
do, like,
hell?
send
It's
it to you
got
on
like a
Amazon?
USB like port in the bottom of it though, which is super handy. I
Like they
actually
just
like
had
it
it
a
in their
lot.
car and gave it to you.
Yeah, he literally. We brought his car around, and he's like, "Hey, man, I don't have any cash, but I got a bunch of random shit in the back of my car. Me and my girlfriend are moving. You can have this lamp or something if you want."
That's weird.
I was like,
Okay.
all right, bet I'll take it.
You're like, I need some light.
You should have taken one of his tires as a tip. Like, bitch, that's what you get.
It's a spare tire.
Can I have the seat? I need furniture.
The back bench seat.
Yeah.
I'll
You know how
look
many
at it.
people's garages I've been in that have bench seats from old cars as chairs in them?
Dude, I feel
Yeah,
like
On
it's
Fincastle.
perfect. I love it.
Dude, they're great. Like, you don't worry about them
They really
if they get screwed up, and you're like, whatever.
Travis has his Jeep bench in his garage. You had that one in your garage. I know there's been some more. Everybody's always got car seats.
The one that was in my garage was from a Chevy Astro. It was a '93.
I've driven many a Chevy Astro, actually, working at the casino.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's there's something else.
Yeah, the one my dad had, it had like over 300,000 miles on it. But that thing still ran. He just changed the oil every 3,000 miles.
My dad's
That's
old Impala's
crazy.
got 200 and almost 250,000 miles on it.
Oh my
that thing.
God.
And I drove the piss out of that car
Oh,
when I
yeah.
had it. I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I
did.
can't believe it's still running. The things we did to that car.
Summit City, my personal cell's on my business card, so I get random calls all the time. But it's New York number since I've had the same number for like 15 years, so no one ever answers when I call. Clean out your voicemail boxes.
Yeah, no one's gonna answer that.
Yeah. Are you one of those people that calls and is like, hey, we need to tell you about this car warranty about your car?
I got like I got
Jesus.
2 calls today from random numbers.
Oh my God.
They
do you
come
get
in
those?
waves.
I mean, I used to. Like, I just got a new phone number and everything though, so it's been.
Just wait.
it's,
got a
yeah,
fresh
it's
one.
been clean slate.
It's not tainted.
Sometimes I think about changing my phone number just to clear out that.
Sometimes
crap.
I'm like, do I
Honestly,
even need a
I
phone?
feel like it's necessary. A lot of people don't like changing their number or whatever, but I feel like every now and again
I don't give
It's
a
good
shit.
to kind of start new.
I don't take that many phone calls from people that I know. You know what I mean? Like,
I just wish I could turn the calling off. I don't even use it anymore. I just text.
Can't you?
I mean,
you can turn off incoming calls.
Oh, I can.
You can. It's in your settings. Let me find it. I saw it the other day.
I'm gonna have to do that.
You can turn off. I'm pretty positive you can turn off incoming calls.
Seriously, like 90% of the calls I get are, "Hey, your warranty is about to expire on your car," and I'm like, "No, it's not. It's a brand new car."
It's an
option. That shit's annoying.
And I'll wait until somebody comes on. They're like, "Hey, would you like to talk about the warranty?" I'm like, "Yeah. Can you just go jump off a bridge?" And they just hang up.
Get out of here.
I'm like, damn it, they still got the last word in.
Now I can't figure out where I found it, but I know I saw it the other day.
Now that you want to do it, you'll never find it.
It was on Sprint's website.
Oh.
It's an option on my account. You can turn off incoming calls or you can turn off outgoing calls on the account.
I'm pretty sure if you just put it in airplane mode, it'll do that.
Probably. But, yeah.
Hoedown. 1.9 mil XP boy.
That's Preston. You guys remember Preston from last year?
Yeah.
He was trolling the shit out of our chat. And he's back.
And he's
with
back.
RuneScape references, apparently.
Do it. Chat it up.
Shit.
He's clowning.
I feel like we got way off topic.
Yeah. What was the last thing
we went on a little tangent there, for sure.
I don't really know what else to talk about, though.
What was the last thing we were talking about the festival?
I think we were just kind of talking general information.
Yeah.
And where like the idea originated from, what the goal is with it all, and all that. And I mean,
did we talk about how you guys decided on where to do it?
Yeah, I mean it's literally
that show's so
like
scripted. Sorry.
No, that's gone. What was I saying?
I'm head of security at Famour Fest.
Oh God, here it comes.
Free fanny packs for everyone.
I don't want to talk about
Jesus. Preston is head of security though, because he's the scariest looking person I know.
And he's talking about fupas. That'll scare anybody away.
Fest 2018 full swing, boys.
Might want to plan for next year.
Oh,
if you have enough time.
You better have some corn dogs there.
Some bagel dogs.
There will be many a corn dog.
Yeah, what are you gonna feed everybody? You said you're feeding everybody Saturday.
I mean, it's just gonna be basic like grill shit, like
Right
little hamburgers, hot dogs. Buy everybody some drinks and all that.
Like, here's some Clear Creek.
What's up?
Shit. Here's some Clear Creek beer.
That shit sucks.
It's like $9 a 30-pack.
Yeah, it's actually a bitch to be able to sell alcohol and stuff at events.
Oh yeah, a lot of hoops.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that deep. I just thought you needed like a liquor license, but you gotta have it for like the property and like everything. Like,
that's why it's easier if you just tell them to bring it themselves.
That's basically the plan. We kind of want it to just be like everybody's just coming out camping. We're supplying the music, the pool, the place. Right. You know, a little bit of food. Just everybody come out and have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Gave you an ocular pat down and cleared him for passage. Fuck yeah, that's some Always Sunny references right there. I love that show.
And then 10 feet. And then 10 more feet. Do it again.
To my house right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Dylan's buying a ticket. That's what's up.
There you go.
Actually,
let me grab that link really quick for that.
What are tickets for
the like just prices?
Yeah.
Friday is 25, Saturday is 28, and then the whole weekend is 45.
Nice. And then do you guys is that on Facebook to get them, or where do you guys? How you guys?
I'm gonna post the link really.
It's on Eventbrite. Is who we're doing our ticketing through.
Okay.
Which shout out Eventbrite because they're super easy to sign up and use and get going. Like, because I actually work for Live Nation now.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
So you're
at the Old National Center downtown.
So you work for Satan.
Yeah.
I don't.
Hey,
I think this call is
I just
over with.
help out the
Honestly, at
box
this
office,
point.
man. But yeah, and I mean, just seeing like it's been really interesting because I just started this job like in the winter time, so it's been interesting. Like I don't know, so much has just changed this past year for me personally, just because I went from doing a valet job to working for Live Nation, which
Can you waive
I
the
mean,
fees for me?
huh?
Can you waive those fees for me?
Hey man, if you, I might be able to hook you guys up with some free tickets for real if you.
That'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah, for sure. If there's anything you guys want to see, just let me know or whatever.
Right on.
But yeah, dude, and I mean, although Live Nation might be a
They're not bad. I just hate when every time you go to check out for a ticket and then they add the fees on at that point. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
really,
like-
motherfucker?
It's like you lied.
Yeah. They'll get you with those fees, man. Especially online, it's kind of ridiculous.
I know they gotta charge fees for stuff, but it's like, man, just put it on the price of the ticket. Quit adding it on when I'm going to check out.
Right. Just
Yeah,
tell
for
me
sure.
beforehand. Don't lie. It's like maybe
But-
I only have that much, and then you add that on.
It's always such a cock tease when you're like $20 for tickets, and you know
Oh,
better.
yeah.
You know better when you click it, but you do it anyways.
Yeah, the online fees are crazy. If
Yeah.
you go to the box office itself, I think it's only like $5 though.
Oh,
which
really?
can save you some money. Yeah, if you guys.
Did not know that.
Yeah, if it's worth the trip, depending on where you're going or whatever, you know.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's more convenient, you know, to pay the extra money to get them online.
Right.
But a lot of people don't know that you can just go to the window and
I mean, if it's not sold out, I guess you could just get them day of at the window.
yeah.
So
Or I mean, usually they have like hours where you can go
Right.
in like throughout the week and stuff
yeah,
beforehand. But it's just been awesome going from doing what I was doing musically and as a job
hmm
to what I'm doing now musically and as a job. Like it all just switched. Like Live Nation, working at the old National Center, seeing everything that goes into putting on these kinds of events. Because I mean, I work in the box office and I'm an assistant to the manager there, Susan, who's an awesome person. She has already taught me so much and everything. She's been dope. But I work in there, and that's just like such a small portion, and there's so much to do for it just being a small portion, because you have like the production side, you have like premium services, and just like there's so much that goes into maintaining a venue and putting on these events. And it's interesting that my job is now what I'm doing in my free time. Like I'm trying to start putting on more events and networking with people who put on events and just trying to get involved in any way I can. And it's awesome to me that now I get to get up in the morning, go to work on putting on events for artists who are like, I mean, literally anybody you can think of, you know, plays at the old National Center every now and again. Like,
yeah,
it's an awesome venue. Like,
they get all kinds of stuff through there.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's been really cool to see the back end of all of it. And now that I'm kind of starting at the bottom with all of it, you can kind of see what it takes to be at the top of all that. And it's just it's interesting. It's been a really awesome like past few months getting adjusted to everything.
Nice. That'd be a cool place to work, I think.
Oh yeah.
That's a cool venue. Like,
Oh yeah,
That's
the
probably my
Egyptian
favorite
room,
venue.
awesome. The theater is awesome, and even the deluxe, while it's minimal, it's still
Yeah.
like
still
it's
good.
still sick.
I think
Yeah.
I've seen more concerts in the deluxe than
Really?
any other room.
I think the Egyptian room is always the one I've been in the most.
Yeah, I love the Egyptian room.
We went to the deluxe to see something not that long ago. Last year.
August Burns Red.
Yeah, August Burns Red played
Yeah.
in the deluxe.
I've seen a lot in the deluxe, like August Burns Red. I saw Dustin Kinzru.
Well, hell, then we saw the Book of Mormon in that in the
Yeah.
theater or whatever. That was pretty
Dude,
sweet.
Dude, those theater seats, let me just say, those theater seats are so small.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude,
Like the rows are so crammed in that you're like smacking your knees on the back of the seat.
they try to get you to buy the royalty seats,
Yeah.
which are actually a little bit bigger, and
Yeah.
it's funny.
I'm not falling for that though.
Every time we go there now, we try to get the VIP tables or whatever when we're in Well, that was the deluxe that we had the tables, wasn't it? And then
Oh yeah.
the Egyptian room, I've done it before. I went and saw a comedian play in the Egyptian room. I think it was the Egyptian room.
So
And
did I, actually.
They had like folding chairs out in it, and like we went to
Yeah,
our
that,
seats.
sometimes they do the seated events in there.
Yeah, we were like crammed in the folded chairs, and then we looked over and we saw the person selling the tables, like up on the little, I don't know what it was, the riser like area where it's kind of up a little bit higher, and they got the tables up there. We're like $20, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Always go for the tables if you can.
Yeah, in the smaller, like in the deluxe and the Egyptian room especially, like the riser and the deck seats, they're worth.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I like.
Well, and there was a waitress too. So.
Yeah, definitely. Like
she's like, "Do you want any more
so
beer?"
Awesome.
Yeah. Just don't ask. Just bring it.
In the deluxe, they have like couches and shit. Like it's.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I don't know if they had that.
Yeah, they're more up towards the front of that area, of like the VIP area. That's what they call it.
Yeah, it's sick. I love it.
They need folding chairs for metal concerts.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
That'd be like we just went and saw.
Just turn into a fucking wrestling match.
Yeah.
That was kind of weird when we went down Monday to see that band Felicity play, and they got kind of pushed into this venue.
Oh yeah.
It was a little recording studio. And everybody was sitting in chairs in front of them. And they're like, this is the weirdest show we played, but this is awesome.
Right?
There's like 10 people sitting in chairs in front of them.
Dude, those shows are necessary to play, though, especially when you're,
That was a blast. I mean, everybody had a good time.
I'm assuming they're local, like up and coming.
they were out of Florida. They were supposed to play. They're supposed to play the Hoosier Dome, weren't they?
Yeah. And then it was double booked by mistake.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So they went from playing the Hoosier Dome to playing this little basically inside a house.
Dude, that's weird, but that's cool that they were able to appreciate that. And,
yeah, they
get it done.
It was fun.
Oh, dude, they're really down to earth. They're awesome dudes.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Can't get one of them.
Oh, one of them beers. Yeah.
I still gotta take a piss too.
Yeah.
Summit City says Indiana is coming up though, and I honestly heavily agree with that.
Oh yeah, just got to get rid of those radius clauses.
Yeah. How do we get that? How do we do that?
Get rid of them?
Yeah. How do we get rid of those fucking things?
Well, honestly, a lot of it has to do with the venues that are
I think
ran by Live Nation.
If the artist stops signing fucking contracts that say they agree to it,
right?
Yeah.
That'd be the way to do it. All right, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Because I've had like 3 beers already.
When he leaves, it gets really weird. I'm sorry.
No, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get my dick out.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Now I see what you're saying. It does get weird. But I mean, for real though, I feel like there's so much just talent in Indiana that just goes unnoticed.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's Indiana. And what's exciting to me and what I think a lot of people kind of disregard or maybe just don't think about is the fact that I shouldn't say no one, obviously there's people that come from Indiana and they've gone and done big things.
Oh yeah.
But like no one has like claimed Indiana, like like big artists, whether it be, everybody reps like a city, for the most part, like whether it be rock music, hip hop music, whatever.
Yeah.
And I feel like no one's just like, oh yeah, I'm from Indiana. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's exciting to me because that leaves so much opportunity for, people to get out there and spread their message and leave their mark on an area that has not had its mark left on.
Yeah. I mean, there were artists that came out of Indiana that were huge, like Blind Melon, Axl Rose was from Indiana.
I didn't know Blind Melon was from Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Shannon Hoon is actually buried in Dayton, which is just 6 miles from here.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to live next to that cemetery.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. They had like a visual every year, so people would just like go down there and party for a week.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but that was
Wow.
the biggest hippie fest
Yeah.
every year.
And we never
Oh, I can
capitalized
only
on it. I was like,
imagine.
man, we should be selling like hot dogs and burgers, and people would come up and be like, "Can I use your bathroom, man?"
Do they still let them do that? Because I haven't noticed.
No,
it.
they don't let them do it
I was
anymore.
gonna say I haven't noticed people do.
It's very disrespectful to the other people that are buried there.
Because I drive by there on my way home a lot, and I don't ever see. I don't know what day it is anymore. I don't remember, but I never see anybody out there.
Right.
So
I'm a transplant. I was pissed about that there was nothing here, but I was mistaken. It's here in all these little butthole towns. You just have to look for it.
Yeah, that's true too, though. Like, I really agree with that. It's few and far between.
yeah,
Yeah, and there's some other bands that are coming up around here, you know, that are from Central Indiana. Like, there's Whalebones in Bloomington. Then you got the Wise Man Sphere. Then Barricades is coming up. Then Pickwick Commons, and you know, bands like that. But what I would really like to see is like someone come up through the hip hop game and someone come up through the EDM. You know, just bring it all together.
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like, I don't know, that especially for like hip hop specifically, people have always looked to like the East Coast and the West Coast.
Right.
And I just feel like we're at this point with like society and everything where like with the internet, we just cycle through entertainment and information so fast that I just feel like eventually people are going to start looking inward from the coast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it just takes time for the other people's, because I mean, even before the internet and everything, everyone was always like, oh yeah, California, New York, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And now it's like we've had that, like we see it all the time, California, New York, because of the internet. And, you know, just like, we just cycle through shit so fast that I feel like people will eventually not necessarily get tired of it. I think the East Coast and the West Coast will always have their styles and, you know, everything. But you see more and more artists as the years go on emerging from like Chicago and the Midwest and stuff like that.
I've heard some come out of Minnesota that were good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, definitely. All over. I mean, they're everywhere.
Hey, Corey, is the door unlocked?
Someone.
Huh? Oh,
Hankins.
Are you really coming over, dude? Oh, he really is. He texted me.
Ever heard of knocking?
You unlock the door for Hankins?
You mean you got somebody sitting there this whole time and we didn't even know it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's my
Creeping.
girlfriend. She's chilling. Her name's
Is she over there lurking?
She's got her headphones on listening on her phone.
Nice. So she's hearing you twice?
Yeah, probably a little bit. Unless she's got some good noise canceling headphones, which is doubtful.
Yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah.
Never heard of knocking. The More Bars in Indiana book original bands and not your typical top 40 cover band. The more people will get into their local scene. It's not about what gets people into the place to drink. It's about growing your community.
That's what's hard about bars is getting people that don't play covers. People at the bars want to hear covers.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's the odd. Like one thing I will say that the East Coast and West Coast and stuff has that I feel like the Midwest lacks is people who are willing to like hear new stuff and like not be judgmental about it. Like we were just talking about the SoundCloud rappers and stuff, and a lot of people will be like, dude, those kids are fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of those kids, I mean, they're out there, but the reason they're successful is because the people around them lift them up instead of shun them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say now. I had something.
Son of a bitch.
But Alex Hankins, he actually made and produced all the beats on the EP that I just dropped.
Nice.
He's a cool guy. You guys will meet him shortly, I guess.
Was he not at the door?
No, I think he was just prepping. Just letting me know that it should be unlocked because he's about to be here, I think.
I betrayed the father. Said, "Hey man, you're forgetting the South and Southwest." Yeah, there's a lot of good music down there too.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely.
I think that's pretty well
just-
established already, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have included them when I was talking about the East Coast and the West Coast. But, I mean, yeah, I definitely do not deny the fact. Like, dude, so much good. There's just so much good music everywhere. It's just frustrating that
Right.
not everybody can hear it all at once, you know?
For sure.
yeah. Texas has got it going on.
Yeah.
I've always known
Oh,
Texas
yeah.
has it going on because they have the South by Southwest down there every year.
Yeah.
Then and then they got Denton, which is like a music hub almost, just like Austin, which
Austin's
is
pretty good, I guess.
which Denton's
what
just
I've
like
been
right
told.
outside of Austin, so it's a double whammy. Whammy.
Really?
And there's what's awesome about Texas is they have so much variety too in the stuff that comes out of there. Like there's a lot of like country, but there's also a lot of hip hop and stuff.
Right.
Like,
That's how when I was in Nashville, they had a lot of metal going on down there. I went to like metal shows every week. We'd go to metal shows.
dude, Nashville is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I always have a good time whenever I go there. I've only been a couple times.
It's a good place to go. I love you can just go down for the weekend and just get fucked up and go to bars
Dude, the
and
strip
watch
there
music.
it's fun.
And depending
like-
on how fast you drive,
dude-
you can get there in like 3 to 4 hours.
For sure.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Dude, is it just me or do all the security guys at every single bar in Nashville on the strip look exactly the same? It weirds me out. Like I went in the last time I was there, I felt like I saw the same guy like 6
get on the
times.
ground.
Hey, what's
Bomb
up, dude?
threat. Someone
What?
in the Twitch chat said there was a bomb here.
How are you gonna say you're the police and then say bomb threat?
Yeah.
It's the
We don't
police.
need to be
I have a bomb.
Jesus.
I've never been to Denver. I've always wanted to go to
would be,
Denver.
Denver would be badass to go to.
Those are fly. What are they? Kirby's?
Get in my
Nice.
house.
Nice.
Yeah, they're done.
That's what's up. Hankins just got off work. He's a little riled up.
Oh man.
All riled up.
Yeah, he gets that way sometimes. Yeah, Preston lives out in Colorado now. Did he live out in Colorado when we were there last year? Do you guys remember by chance? Yeah.
Mission fail. We'll get him next time.
Yeah, I want to go to Colorado. That'd be sweet.
That
I
kid
almost-
is a
Preston
spearhead.
makes it sound like a dope ass place to live. I mean,
Yeah.
I know for a fact it's beautiful.
Yeah, I almost went a couple times and just never made it out there.
Like I'm busy.
Plus, you know the whole
obviously.
thing where drugs are legal.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but that might be in Michigan soon, so we don't have to go very far.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, that's already a psycho, I know.
What up, Ann Arbor? That place is sweet.
I got a bunch of family in Michigan.
You're like, I don't even need.
I ain't even stressing it.
I honestly want to travel a lot more. Like
Yeah, me too.
after this festival, I want to network with as many people as I can. Because now that I see how easy, like now that I work at a venue, I realize how easy it is to just like go in and just like talk to people.
Oh yeah.
Like and just inquire about things and just especially if it's weird too, like being a Live Nation employee and then talking to other Live Nation employees, like if you go to another venue,
Mm-hmm.
like everyone's like super chill and just like willing to just talk to you about stuff, and it's cool. I like it.
That's pretty sweet.
Hell yeah.
I feel like you get some good connections working there, like meet some people and.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. It definitely just made sense for where I was at in my life when the opportunity arrived.
Right.
And then like right after I started working there is when I went to Fox Garden and Bill started talking about doing the festival. So I was like, I mean, it's weird how much everything just made sense.
Right.
like after just a weird time, like a weird like in between period of my life where I wasn't sure, exactly what was going on or what I was gonna do. It just all kind of fell into place. It seemed like.
Sergeant Smugleaf on YouTube said, "Can confirm Colorado is the best place in America."
Nice.
I think Texas might disagree. You don't
He
mess with
needs to
Texas.
meet up with Preston. Preston is Colorado pride till he dies now. He's only lived there for
Hoedown said
a
you guys
year.
are going to Hong Kong. You and Hoedown going to Hong Kong?
Yeah, we've been talking about it. That'd be so crazy. I couldn't even imagine. That'd be culture shock. But I would love it, dude. I know I would.
Right.
I don't know if I'd go to China. I don't know. That's a lot. That's
what I'm saying. It
Just
would
open
be
the
a
door.
lot to
Oh my
take
God,
over.
there are so many people out here right now.
I don't like people, so.
Texas kicks Colorado in the nads. I haven't heard anybody use nads in a long time. Oh, my nads. It's coming back, isn't it?
That's hilarious.
I hope so. I'm bringing it back.
Damn it, Matt. You started a civil war. Fight.
Kinda. I don't know who would win that one.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
Colorado's kind of turned into a bunch of pussies lately.
Colorado would be like, look, man, just smoke this. And people in Texas be like, get that devil lettuce out of here. Or they'd be like, give me that. But you get out.
Silly.
Okay.
Probably went to a place that didn't need to go to, but that's why I'm here. That's what I do. I make it weird.
Nah, dude, you're good.
Colorado
Oh,
would
my
win.
God.
I don't know if Colorado would
Colorado
win.
would win, huh?
I just don't know about that.
Man.
See, Preston just needs to chill.
Sergeant Smugleaf on YouTube. Colorado radiates big dick energy.
Hey.
Remember the Alamo.
Him and Preston need to link up. I'm telling you, they'd get along very well. I
think-
can already tell.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Wasn't that Pee Wee Herman? No?
I
Nobody
can't-
remembers that?
No, I
You don't remember the Pee Wee Herman movie where he goes to the Alamo?
Which movie?
Oh, my God.
Which one? Was it The Big Adventure?
Yes, Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
He had like 3 movies.
He goes to the Alamo.
I only saw it once, man, and I was like
He
7.
gets his bike back. Jesus.
Yeah.
No one remembers that, huh?
Yeah, I think there's a little war going on about if Colorado. I just see Texas, Colorado, Denver.
I don't know. I mean, Texas got bigger. Texas got more people, I think. I don't know.
I remember when he smoked crack and masturbated in the movie theater.
I mean, that was a different thing.
Miss you, Pee Wee.
You shouldn't tarnish his name over one little incident.
No. Everybody smokes a little crack and
Not over a little
masturbates.
something like that.
No, that's just a dude being a dude. Yo, what's up,
He's
Kyle?
only human.
Oh God.
Shit. I think he tried to make a comeback,
Yeah, and then it got weird.
but I don't remember what it was that he was doing. I think he was just trying to act or something. I don't remember.
Well, he was in.
Was he on Law and Order or something? Was he on
Well, he was in the movie Blow.
Was he really?
Yeah, with Johnny Depp.
I don't remember
That's
that.
that's an amazing movie.
Dude, it is.
I know
I
I've
love
seen
that
it.
movie so much.
I don't know.
He was in a porno theater at least.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Yeah,
What do you want out of the guy?
Yeah.
They were setting him up. Someone set him up.
Yeah. They're like, oh, Paul Rubens is here. Get the cameras ready.
Fucking Mr. Rogers set him up. That was the
Mr.
thing.
Rogers. Hey, you leave him out of this.
He was cutting into Mr. Rogers' fucking rating.
He was Derek for real in Blow. Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to watch that again.
It's a classic.
I know I've seen it. I just can't picture the movie, like what it is.
And that's when I first fell in love with Penelope Cruz.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you masturbated in a theater.
No. No.
He said, no, I didn't do that.
Nope. So if all goes well with the festival this year,
Oh, okay, back on track.
yeah, we gotta get back on track. You got a thing for that.
Just jerking his little ding dong, smoking crack, nothing wrong there. Yeah, I don't see the problem.
Just jerking his ding dong.
Was he smoking crack? I never heard that part of it. That
Like, was he smoking crack in the theater? Because that's just gonna get you busted immediately.
I never heard the crack part. I know I heard he was jerking his little ding dong.
If he was doing both of those things, he's the ballsiest man on the planet.
No pun intended. Did he at least do like the popcorn bucket thing? You know, where you cut a hole in the bottom.
I thought that was only if you had somebody like reaching into the
Right,
Wait,
but
I've
then,
never-
then he
I've
could
never
hide it
heard
and
of
just
that.
like,
Please.
then he could go in from the top, you know.
The popcorn. You said it though, like the way you said it. You were
Derailed.
Like, it's the popcorn bucket thing. Like that's just a thing. Like,
Right.
Everybody knows.
I've
the
never heard of
popcorn.
that.
You never heard of that?
I've never heard of the popcorn.
Are you
bucket
serious?
thing.
But see, what I always wondered, like, what are the logistics? Like, how do you cut the hole out of the bottom so quickly, and then you
You
put
gotta-
it in, and then there's like hot popcorn in there? Like, how's that gonna feel?
Great, warm and buttery.
I mean,
Or- I'm not
I
even
can't
gonna,
believe you never heard of the popcorn thing. That was
Right?
that's like an old like urban legend or something. People like did that.
betrayed the father. Do you spell crack? Hey, you. Why's your dick out?
Butter free is key. No, you gotta have the warm butter.
Hennessy and weed brownies.
It's like lube.
Yeah, because there's no
Jesus.
butter. Then isn't it just like stick it into like a handful of like sandpaper?
Just dry popcorn. Nobody wants dry popcorn.
No,
Yours.
nobody.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
So, anyways, you were
Right.
gonna ask him something about.
Yeah. So like, if all goes well this year,
Yes.
if all goes well this year, do you have other plans in mind on what to improve for next year, or anything that you want to do that you thought of later and it was too late to put it in?
I mean, honestly, this year was, regardless of the turnout, it's like I said, we're getting the artists together. I've made a couple connections with like some radio stations for like promos and things like that. Cause I mean, in all honesty, I feel like myself and all the artists did the best we could personally, promoting it through our own social medias and stuff like that. I feel like everybody that I know knows about it. Everybody that these artists know knows about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's the best that I expected on a personal level, from other people at least. I mean, for me, I've been, like I said, made some connections with the radio stations, made some venue connections. Like, I don't know. As far as next year goes, it's kind of up in the air. I mean, I definitely learned a lot, though, and made a lot of good networking happen, for sure.
Nice.
And I definitely think that next year will be better. I mean, already in it. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not to say that I doubt this year, but
Right. I think you got a good. I mean,
no, I'm not.
I mean,
What's up?
you got a good lineup. You got a lot of people playing this year, and I think you have a good crowd. I mean, you got a lot.
All the guys, like I said, I don't know if it's because maybe I haven't ever gotten involved on this kind of level, like actually planning an event, but I'm still like mind blown at the amount of talent that these kids have. Like, it's crazy.
right.
Like, every single person on the lineup is good. Like, I would listen to them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. I wasn't expecting like in that first month period where we were on this like limbo or whatever, you know, figuring out if we were going to do it, whether we were just going to let the idea, you know, fizzle out or whatever. Like, I just did not expect it. like at all to get that type of response from the local artists. So
Right.
that alone made
Well-
this all worth it in its own way.
And the good thing is you have a new boyfriend because Summit City wants your number.
Hey,
No, he said we'd get in contact and work together on stuff. So
Oh, don't,
Hey, that's
don't touch him. There's an
That's
important
so
question, though,
fucking
about the
good.
festival.
Huh?
How many shitters do you have?
yes,
How many porta potties?
How many porta potties are there?
enough.
Enough. Okay.
Like more than
I mean,
two?
Huh?
Like more than two? Or is it two?
No.
Or does this
No.
building have indoor?
Yeah, I think two.
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 Seems to
Well,
be
it's
pretty
like-
on par with everybody else.
Everybody has two.
And honestly, I don't think we're gonna. Like I said, I mean, we didn't get a chance. It's honestly kind of a bummer because the radio station promotions
Mhm.
aren't going to work out this year. So as far as like really branching out
Mm-hmm.
and getting the word out there, this year is unfortunately probably not going to happen. But the fact that we're putting the building blocks, in place
Right.
of, the woman that I've been talking to is got like a whole plan, schedule, a mock advertisement and everything that she's already sent me, and she's trying to work on stuff for next year and stuff already. So
Nice.
that I feel like having those kind of connects that I'm making, like I was saying, is just it's gonna be good for the years to come. I definitely the goal is to make this an annual thing.
I feel like you got a solid start. I mean, you got enough. At least you got enough artists coming in to really make it interesting.
Definitely.
And I think that's key for like the first year. You've got a ton of artists coming in, so I mean that gets people's attention at least. In the very least, I mean, I feel like
Right.
you got enough people there that it's gonna get people interested in going. And
I was actually surprised how many. Well, I guess not surprised. Like I don't know. There's a few other people that I've came in contact doing this who are putting on their own local music festivals now, and people that have in the past and stuff. Frozen Turtle is one of the EDM acts that we have, and his name's Michael Reed, and he's actually done multiple things very similar to what I'm doing now. So talking with him a little bit, he's giving me like a little bit of advice. So shout out to Michael. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just crazy seeing it all come together, really,
right.
because it really did just all kind of start with a random drunken idea at an open mic night, and now it's next week. It's crazy.
It's always great to see a drunken idea come.
That's what I'm saying.
Come
They
to, um,
rarely do.
Yeah.
Usually when you're drunk and you come up with an idea, it's usually let's open a bar.
I bought
Yeah.
I bought a domain name for a website, but we never made the website. So
It was the best domain name ever.
I should get it again. I don't even know if I should say it because I didn't renew it.
It's
But-
probably gone, man. There's no way that's still there.
It's called Beanflix with 3 X's. It's FLIXXX. It's the Netflix of porn.
That is
Beanflix.com.
hilarious.
I owned Beanflix.com for like 2 years. Never did anything with it. I mean, I was gonna make apps for your phone. It was gonna be Beanflix.com. You log in, and you got your categories, and you browse through just like Netflix, but for porn.
That is hilarious. I love that.
Never did anything with it.
Is it too late to buy that back?
I don't know. Probably not.
He had partners, so we might have to go to like court.
But here's the thing. You heard it here. It was my idea.
Yeah,
So-
it's on video. There's footage.
Yeah. I just
That's
don't
funny.
know enough about how to make the website to do it. And I don't know anybody in the porn industry.
Well, they're everywhere.
Politics, man.
Politics. Yeah, well, it's even in politics right now.
Yeah. Oh,
Fellow
shit.
traveler just texted me,
Nice.
and yeah, he's working on some music and stuff, so that's cool. Shout out, Alex.
Noise.
Dude, that kid sent me some of his shit.
It's wild.
Hoedown in Summit City are talking about cameras.
I think they're gonna either gonna fight each other or they're gonna make out with each other.
While taking pictures.
I don't know which one it's gonna be. It's riveting.
No, I don't want to make out with you. Did you say it's riveting?
Yes.
Nice.
It's like true love in our chat.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
it's good.
because
I'm glad people have been talking and stuff.
why not both?
We're gonna fight.
We're gonna fight and
then
make
we're gonna
out.
fuck.
At the same time.
Ever made love to a man?
No, you don't too.
You ever heard a pig squeal?
This episode is off the chart nuts. Yeah, he wants Corey's number, not. I'm looking at.
You should just message me on here, man. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
There's like a Twitch messaging, isn't there?
I
have
think
no
it's
idea.
called Whisper now. I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
Whisper.
yeah.
That sounds perverted.
They changed it to Whispers. Whisper at me later.
I don't know. We can't compete with these cam girls. On
Can't
this
compete.
Compete. Yeah, that came out of me.
This is Dad talking.
I grew up by the creek.
The crick.
Yeah. Fuck off.
What's up with these, Hankins? I'm about to eat this.
Bro, the hell you are? Those are my chewies.
Like the website?
What's in it?
Gooey
Strawberry?
gooey flavor.
He ate one anyways.
I want some
Chew on it
candy.
for like 2 minutes, bro. That shit's fire.
Are they chewy?
What are
It's
they?
very, very chewy.
I'd hope so. Lives up to the name.
Hey, shout out well-made chewies.
I want one.
Can you mail
They're
me
yummy. They're yummy.
one?
FedEx me one.
Yeah, can you inbox that to me?
We
I feel
got
like-
one left.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Fighting over it.
I don't know if Hankins is gonna part with it or not.
Bro, eat me.
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
He's
Damn.
already got it, man.
Son of a bitch.
Worth a shot.
Honestly. Green apple and drink it.
But this new project,
Yeah, I want
That
to
I
hear,
just
more
dropped.
about it.
it's called New Slate 50/50, which is a fitting name because I'm trying something completely new, with branching out to a different genre, which was nerve-wracking, honestly, at first, but now that like it's honestly crazy, guys, like just like the amount of development that has happened,
Mm-hmm.
because like Alex Hankins here,
Me.
he has like he's been making beats for a little while now, and he has just gotten so good at it that I'm actually just mind blown, because it started off one day he's just like I'm gonna mess around on Fruity Loops or whatever, and it's crazy how good he's gotten so fast. Like it's
Snowball effect.
it's nuts. And then at the same time, we met this guy named Jordan Murphy, who's the guy that we've been recording with, and he works for Smart Boys Studios in Dayton, Ohio, and Raise the Bar Management. He works with Raise the Bar, and he is so talented that it's crazy. Like when you guys hear it, I know you'll be able to, at the very least, hear the production quality of it and be able to appreciate that. Like, Murph makes me sound so good that it's unreal. Like, I love it.
And that's out
Nice.
now.
Yeah, it's out now on every music store.
Nice.
Nice.
So Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what. Because when we uploaded our stuff, I was like, "What the hell is Deezer?" Whatever, I'm putting it
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Right? What'd you use to upload?
Actually, Murph, there was a single that I released actually like a while ago.
Mhm.
that I put up on my own. I used TuneCore for the services.
Haven't heard of that one.
At first, and I mean it's just their distribution service or whatever. It's pretty straightforward. It did cost money,
Right.
but Jordan Murphy, the guy who we recorded with, he has like a subscription to, I don't know exactly what service he uses, but he gets it as many uploads or whatever a year. So like he pays for like a year, and then he can just upload as much music as he wants and distribute as much music as he wants. I go through him for that now, just because it's easier for everybody.
I wonder if he's using DistroKid, because that's what I used, and you can do that. You can upload as much as you want if you pay a certain price.
Yeah, exactly. That might be it. Then that actually does sound kind of familiar.
Does it?
Now that you say that,
It's awesome. It's a great service.
but yeah, it's dope, man. We had so much fun making the EP and everything, and trying something new. Like I think you guys will be able to see and appreciate the variety in it as well, just because there's a lot of different, like it's only 6 songs, but every song is completely different in my opinion.
Right.
I mean, I guess there's a couple that may have like similarities, but like the whole vibe of every song is definitely different.
Nice.
And there's different, like I said, there's an acoustic track on there. There's some like happy sounding stuff. There's some not necessarily sad, but serious toned stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I just think it's a solid listen if everybody gets a chance. Also, and then I want to talk more about the 50-50 in the title.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from me and Alex doing this. Like the original idea came from just me and him, you know, branching out, trying something new. So that's where like the name comes from, like New Slate 50-50.
Right.
Because we're both trying something new. It's half and half, you know, we're doing this. And then the 50-50 also, what we want to do is split half of the money that we get from streams and stuff, which, I mean, obviously could not be very much, could be something, who knows. We want to take half of that money and donate it to the community foundation in Indianapolis.
Oh, nice.
Just to try and give back, you know, and
Right.
try to maybe, I don't know, set an example for other people so they can, like, I just want people to want to get involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
everybody, like, we see things happen, like, on the internet and all day, like, bad shit's going on. Like, 99% of people are not doing anything to get out there and change it, you know?
Yeah.
So I just hope to maybe inspire some people to, you know, get out there, and instead of like sitting around and bitching about something that you don't like about your community or the people you're around, to go and make a positive change and actually, you know, do something, because bitching about it does nothing.
No.
Right. It's just like,
Sure.
I was seeing online, Domino's is filling potholes.
Yeah, see, dude, that's
and Elon Musk is like fixing the water crisis in Michigan. It's like,
exactly. It's funny that like we laugh at shit like that, because it's almost like unconventional for big businesses to be public and like almost use it as a part of their branding to be like, hey, like we're doing this like as a good thing. And I just feel like more people should do that.
Well, the government's not doing it, so.
Right. Somebody's like, I'm going to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. What are you doing?
Just checking some stuff out real quick. We're good.
Getting wild.
Yeah. Getting buck nutty.
Mm-hmm.
Buck nutty. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Someone messaged me.
There you go.
Boom.
Damn. Suck on that, hoe down.
Got that snapback on. Nice. Hoe down's like, it's not over.
You done lost your boy.
My vacuum cleaner died today. Press F to pay respects.
I I won't because I gotta pee again.
Again?
Yeah.
I pressed F a lot. Press F to pay respects.
I don't know where Preston comes up with this shit.
I don't know either.
He's funny.
I've been seeing like a lot of people they'll do split EPs.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's starting to catch on because I'm seeing more and
Like
more
collabing with another artist.
Yeah, it'll be like so and so does this many tracks and then so and so will do this many tracks and they'll like split the EP and release it. I don't know, maybe
Some of my favorite like pop punk albums are that way.
Yeah, it probably cuts costs, for bands or musicians that are not, they don't have an income from the music they put out. So if they split the cost, it's kind of like a win-win.
Yeah, no, definitely. Me and Casso, DeCasso, that one of the guys that's performing at Famour Fest.
Mm-hmm.
We were at the last studio session of for New Slate 50/50, and he stopped in for like the last hour and a half, and me and Hankins were done a little early, and we decided to prepare a little bit ahead and bring like this extra beat that I had written like a chorus to.
Mm-hmm.
And then he ended up writing something to it in like 15 minutes and just recording it, and now we have like I mean I really like the song a lot too. I wish I could show you guys right now.
That's awesome.
But it definitely does. I mean, obviously, like, especially if you're requesting to collab with an artist,
Mm-hmm.
if you already have the studio time paid for, I feel like, they're a little bit more inclined to partake in that collaboration.
Right.
If they don't have to come out of pocket for it, obviously.
Yeah.
They usually want to make money if you desire to get like a feature or something from them, especially in the hip hop community. But Casso is super cool, man. He's been, honestly, ever since I met him, I just went out to like Jordan Murphy, the guy we recorded with. He came out to a show in, I think it was around Broad Ripple? Yeah, it was around Broad Ripple. It's called Black Circle Brewery. They had like just a local show, and it was interesting. They had like an alternative band and then like a bunch of hip hop acts that went after, which I thought was weird but cool because I mean I'm down with it. I like the variety, and I met Casso there. He was headlining that night, and he put on an awesome show. He was there with Murph, and we ended up talking and went out for some fire ass wings afterwards. They were really good.
Nice.
And
I love wings.
honestly, dude, I feel so bad because I can't remember what it was called. I wish it was some like hole in the wall place.
You'll never find it again, huh?
Yeah, like it was just like it was like a bar, but they had like I don't even know, dude. It had like an old diner kind of vibe. It was really fucking weird. It looked ghetto as shit, but it was fire.
Damn. Those are usually the best. Like the hole in the wall places you walk in, you're like, man, this place is shit. And then somebody's like, have you tried the wings? And
it was weird, like the guy who like I don't know if he owned the place, but he was definitely walking around like he was like a manager or something. And he was like the biggest dickhead I've ever met in my life. But it was like there was something oddly charming about it. Like he was so much of a dick that it was just hilarious for some reason. Like I was like, I can't believe this guy is talking to us like this. My friend Reggie's about to like punch him in the mouth and like cuss him out. We've been drinking for the past 2 hours.
Wow.
It was funny. It was a good time. But met Casso, and he was kind enough to come in there and put a little something down on what me and Hankins have been working on. So that was really cool of him.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna go on with that, if we'll ever release that song or not, because we wanted to get some other people on it, but we just don't know. We're just sitting on it for right now, I guess.
Nice.
Right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's honestly the goal for like after the festival. As far as like me personally, like music wise, I want to make a full length project. That's gonna be like my next go. Me and Hankins both, probably, I would imagine. I want to name it after my hometown, which is Pleasant View. um, and then I just have like some ideas going around about like some track names and stuff like that. Already started writing. Like Hankins just sent me a couple beats today while I was at work, and I was thinking of some stuff on the way home. And so, I mean, I'm just so excited to see what comes of this next year, because the past 5 or 6 months, so much has changed. I'm going to start doing shows and stuff like in the fall, and especially right after Famour Fest when I can stop worrying about it, and just get out there and start having fun with it. And because Famour Fest has been stressful as shit, but
Yeah,
it's going to be worth it. I think we're doing a good thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. The Compton of Indiana.
Is that Pleasant View? Is he talking shit
Yeah.
about Pleasant View?
No. He's just talking out of his ass as usual. Pleasant View. Yeah, Sean Mullins from Pleasant View. Preston is from Pleasant View.
Where the
Nick
fuck is Pleasant
is
View
all
at?
from Pleasant View. It's like it's like north of Shelbyville.
That's
Oh,
a
okay.
town
Like by like it's a small town.
Huh.
Have you guys ever heard of like Southeast Way Park?
of what?
No.
Southeast Way Park. Well, yeah, I forgot you guys are like
No.
way far away.
I've been to Shelbyville.
Yeah, it's around there. It's a lot smaller than Shelbyville though,
right.
and I mean it's just like your typical like suburb area, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But
Huh.
I mean, a lot of memories growing up there and stuff. I've been there since I was a kid, and it just feels right to have a project, you know, that kind of
Nice.
at least mentions it, you know, because it did make me who I am, you know,
right.
in a big way.
Nice. Where do you live now? Are you in Indianapolis now, or?
I live in like on the south side,
Okay. Nice.
like Southport area, kind of.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's all right. It's better than Shelbyville.
I never really.
No hate.
I've
but-
been to Shelbyville, but like not to do much. I was working down there like for work a couple times, but it's about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, man. I've met some of the best people I know
Yeah.
there, but just like everything that I was talking about, how like just unsupportive people,
Yeah.
just like all the hurdles that you face with people when you're trying to come up and people around you are trying to come up and make something better out of themselves, like all of that, like disdain that I talk about for people who are like talking down stems from my time spent in Shelbyville.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if that's just my own personal experience, but I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me that, I mean, there's literally just bars and a casino smack dab in the middle of it. So, I mean,
that's
you can only
Lafayette, but with
imagine
the casino.
the kind of people that fucking fester.
We got that, but no casino. So
God, if we had a casino, this place would be a
I'd
shithole.
fucking be
Dude,
in
I'm
so much
telling you,
debt.
the casino,
I'd be living in the streets if we had a casino in this place.
dude, it's messed up, honestly, because it's so blatantly obvious how they take advantage of those people.
Right.
Like, because I worked at the casino for so long, and these people going in there just don't know what they're doing. Like, they're just doing it like, yeah, having a good time, whatever. And it's like you see the same people every single day.
Yeah.
Like, I literally watched people die. Literally. Like, it's messed up.
Wow.
You're like, damn it,
It's
Gary.
just-
You lost your life savings yesterday. Why are you in here?
I remember I went to the casino, one of the casinos. I don't remember which one. I think it was up north in Michigan, like the ones in Michigan right there, Michigan City and Four Winds up there in Michigan.
Yeah.
And there was people that, like this old lady. I mean, I can't get this lady out of my head. Like she was sitting at 2 different slot machines, and she had like curtains that she brought with her to like put over the screens.
Oh my God.
like, so she couldn't even see what it was doing. She put a curtain over it, and she was like hitting the buttons, like what are you doing, lady?
Dude, it's wild, man.
Like, she was
there was times we would have cars that stayed there and people that stayed there for over 24 hours at a time.
Holy shit.
It's insane. It's like, what do you, like, did you sleep at all?
No.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I got a full 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They like just nod off in their chair, like just like passing out.
Like, I have fun at the casino, but I try not to spend max. Like, I think the most I've spent at the casino is like $120, and that's like being there for hours. Like,
there's definitely a line of like, because I mean, you can visibly tell the people that come in there every other weekend to have fun, and the people who leave pissed off every single day.
Well, I leave pissed off because I don't win, but but I don't go. I go like every 6 months. So
I had this one guy. I've got the best and worst tip of my life at the casino. I'm gonna tell you about the worst one. The worst one. This guy comes up to me and literally, like, tears in his eyes, and just has his hand balled up, and he like puts his hand out and is like, so I put my hand out, and he puts into my hand
a turd.
7 cents a cigarette that was broken in half and a lighter that did not work. And he said, I just lost my rent money. My wife is gonna divorce me.
Is that where you valeted at?
This is all I have left. And I'm just like, Jesus, man. Like, keep the 7 cents and the half a cigarette. You need it way more than I do.
Is that where you were valeting at?
Yeah, I valeted there for a few years, and then I was a manager at one of the hotels down.
Is that where you got the lamp?
Huh?
Is that where you got the lamp?
Yeah, no, I got the lamp at a hotel, actually. Yeah.
So what was the best one you got?
The best tip was like
the lamp.
It was 200, right? I think it's
the best tip we ever got.
Best tip I ever got personally.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was 200.
Whoever got tipped at 500 on Mr. Woods, they
500.
You hear about that?
I never heard about that.
Where were you?
I probably was downtown or something.
I think you were downtown. Yeah,
That's
Woods,
crazy.
Mr. Woods tipped us 500.
So someone did beat my record. I remember Matt got 200, just like I did. But.
Damn.
Cody West got tipped at 500. The kid who fucking got fired for stealing 2 blunts out of someone's car. He got tipped at 500.
Oh, the irony.
But no, we were thinking later. We were like, damn, what? That would be crazy if like he would have just took like 400.
Nick fell a blunt. This is Phelps fucking casino.
Yeah, no, definitely. Shit.
Sergeant Smugleaf on YouTube said, "Preach, fuck the casino."
Swear.
Phelps. $600.
What's up, Phelps?
We won. Well, I didn't win, but my buddy won $1,200 on a penny slot last time I think that was the last time I was at the casino.
You just got one up, toe down.
Travis won $1,200.
$1,200 on a penny slot.
Yeah, he was our sugar daddy for the day.
Sugar daddy.
He gave me and our buddy Austin both $100 to gamble with, and he bought us all dinner.
Yeah, right. He probably gave you $100 to go away.
No, we're all gambling. No, well, basically, if we won again, we'd give him $100.
Oh,
this is the deal.
No, you pay me $100.
He paid us $100, but if we would have hit money, we would have had to have paid him $100.
Yeah.
I mean, return the favor.
We didn't hit anything.
We did not.
We won
I didn't
so
win
much.
shit. I've never won a fucking thing. I'm the unluckiest person on earth.
Yeah. The day that somebody says, "You just won," I'll be like, "No, I didn't. Get out of here."
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I didn't win shit. What do I owe you?
Yeah. What is this? Go away. The guy walks away. Okay, what the fuck? Getting smacked off the dabs at Phyllis.
That's Phelps. That's what's up, dude. I hope you guys are having a chill night. Sounds like you are. DEA open up.
What the hell's going?
Says the man from Colorado.
Who's
How you gonna be a narc like that person?
Oh shit.
Well, man.
That chick's husband just died in Colorado. She's not getting any
Just died in
compensation.
Colorado.
What's up?
So there's a chick whose husband just got collapsed between like an escalator and shit in Colorado, and she gets no compensation for it because he had weed in his system.
Wow,
Damn.
dude. Preston, go out there and get involved in your fucking community, dude. Fix that shit. We don't need people dying. That's fucked up. Did you guys hear what he just said?
Yeah.
I kind of what?
He didn't get compensation because he had weed in his system. Well, she
Well,
won't.
he died, right? And his wife didn't get compensation. Is that what you just said?
Yes, because he had weed.
Because he had weed in his system.
Damn.
That's wild.
Wow.
They're out there, they're
Wow.
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 That's fucked up.
Is that like a thing like everywhere though? Like if you
Yes.
like I mean
Yes.
I've never like I don't have to worry about
You get pulled over and you don't have to admit it, you get a DUI.
No, I mean I get that. I'm saying like if you die but you're drunk or something, do you not get like does no one ever like what? Is that how that works?
I mean, it's a big
Like life
deal.
insurance, I guess.
I think
It's a big
alcohol
one.
would be different because it's technically
Like,
it's legal.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
She's
But I
got
don't
it.
know.
Because it's like it's in Colorado, in a state where weed is legal, which is, therefore it is enforced.
Yeah,
And because he was just doing what the state allows him to do,
that's weird.
she don't get no money for it. That's messed up, boy. You take my jewel again, I'm gonna smack you.
Weed is bad. Don't inject weeds.
Don't inject weeds.
I don't recommend injecting weed either.
Yeah, don't inject the marijuanas.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah. I don't know how you get a plant to go into your veins, but
Yeah,
Jesus.
that sounds like it might hurt a lot.
Yeah, that would kill you.
That might, yeah. Huh. Oh shit. Well, what do you say? Call it a night.
We calling it a night, boys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But we do want to thank you for
No,
coming on,
thank you
taking
guys. I
time out of your
appreciate
evening.
it. Seriously, you guys are the shit, and I appreciate you for having me.
It's good talking to you again, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do
Yeah,
it
for
again
sure. We got to catch up again soon. Well,
sooner this time.
I mean, however much time you guys need. I'm gonna be steady working on shit though. So
Hell yeah.
I'd
get
like
at
to
me.
have you come up here again.
Yeah, man.
It's fun having people come up and actually like be in here with us.
yeah, no, for sure.
That's
I know. I've been running around like crazy, and I let it slip away from me. If I would have been more on top of it, I definitely would have came out again. But
no, you're
next
good. I
time,
mean, no,
for
Right.
sure.
It's all right, man.
it's all good, but it is fun. It's cool. Like you're close enough. You come up sometime. It'd be cool.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
We can make it work sometime and find a time where you're all free. And
For
make
sure.
it happen.
Maybe whenever I get working on this next project or whatever, we can go back up and have another conversation with you.
Fuck
It's always a
Hell
good
yeah.
time.
Get some beers.
Hell
hang
yeah.
out.
Get some bees.
Right on. Well, yeah. Thanks for hanging out and telling us
Thank
about
you,
everything,
guys.
man.
Yeah, thank you very
Um,
much.
What's the dates of the festival again?
Here, I'm going to throw up the flyer.
27th, 28th. Starts at Friday at 7 p.m. and it's going all the way until Sunday morning. We're going to try and get people, for the people that do camp, we're going to try and have everybody leave before noon on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, 26 artists, swimming pool, camping ground, like yard games, all the shit you want to do that you normally do with your friends. Come do it with us.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yes.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we'll keep trying to get the word out for you, and maybe we can try to come down one of the days. And check
That
it
would
out.
be awesome. If you guys want to, just let me know, and I'll make sure that you don't have to worry about a ticket or anything.
Right on.
Right, man. Appreciate that.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Thank you, guys. You guys take it easy.
You too.
You too.
Bye.
See you, man. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Cool. McCools. Where'd that start from? Why did we start doing that?
Yes.
What was that?
Yes. All right, so there's this
You told me once
Yeah.
already.
there's this place in Kokomo called McCool's.
Yeah, okay.
But the first time I saw it, all I could think was just like some dude. You walk in, some dude greets you at the door. Welcome to McCool's.
I know you did this for like 10 minutes one day before we did the show. You were like, McCool's.
McCool's, where everyone is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So let's do the fucking
I don't know if
outro
I
music.
added. Did I add in? Yes, we did. All right. So before we go back to that, I made this little thing called credits.
Credits.
Yeah, creds.
Creds, bro.
Let me get to the right place. Then we can roll them.
Rolling you.
That way, everybody that followed, it'll show your name. Just to give you one last shout out at the end. I gotta find it. There it is.
Credits.
Look at them creds.
Hmm.
No, I don't want a test roll. Oh, I gotta figure out where it is. Oh, I think it's under live.
It says credit roll right there on your
Right.
thing.
But I gotta go to live actions, and then I have to hit roll credits. So,
all right.
Before we do that, though, be sure to tune in next week. We're gonna have on Breaky Boxes.
Yes.
They're from France.
France.
So we'll be Skyping them in.
That means they're French.
Yes, that does. So we'll be Skyping them in from France. So looking forward to that. That'll be pretty cool.
Yes.
It'll be 6 p.m. here, but like 12 a.m. there.
On Friday?
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Pushing it.
Yeah, pushing it. I'm off that day, so.
Okay.
We don't
I'm
have
not.
to worry about. Right. So.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks to everyone that watched. Thanks to everyone that followed. Don't forget, next week we will be on episode 96 with Breaky Boxes.
Mm-hmm. Watch this. Fading it in.